Hey guys, welcome to Easter Sunday, the Super Bowl Sunday of a Christian life. Listen, I hope you had a great service. I hope you took something that you learned this week and you applied it to your life. Whether it's um, just relying on God and focusing on what He has to do, whether it's being lazy when God says to pray. Don't be lazy. Don't just fall asleep on God. Don't just be a sleeper agent and be there when you need him and not when you know. But I hope you enjoyed your Sunday. I hope that what I'm about to talk about and what I'm about to bring to you is valuable, and it makes you think about who Christ really is. So for the 3 days that Christ was in the tomb, I was challenged when I was a teen in the youth group by a great mentor. He asked me, "What did Jesus do while he was in the tomb?" And I didn't know. I couldn't tell you what he did. And then he told us. It's in Acts chapter 2, verse 29. This is a little bit long. But this is what he did. My phone. I tried to read it. I tried to read out of the New King James, and I was lost. So this is the New King James. It says, "Men and brethren, let me speak freely to you, patriarchs of the patriarchs of David, that he is both dead and buried, and his tomb is with us this day. Therefore, being a prophet, and knowing that God has sworn with an oath to him, that of the fruit of his body, according to his flesh, he would rise up the Christ to sit at his throne. He, foreseeing this, spoke concerning the resurrection of the Christ, that his soul was not left in Hades, nor did his flesh see corruption. Then Jesus had raised up, of which we are all witnesses. Therefore, be exalted to the right hand of God, and having received from the Father the promise of the Holy Spirit, he poured out this which you now see and hear." So what does that say? For the 3 days that Christ was in the tomb, he went down to hell and he spanked the devil's rear. He went down there and he reassured Satan what was to come. He went down there and told him, "Look, this is warning. This is a fair warning. I'm going to leave Earth. I'm going to leave Earth. And I'm going to let you do what you want to do. I'm going to go prepare a place for my chosen people. But when I come back, it is spoken that I'm going to destroy you. I'm going to destroy you once. I'm going to put a whooping on you while I'm down here." And man, that's just so enlightening and so enjoyable to know um, that God knows what's best. That God has our back. That when our enemies try to destroy us, when our enemies try to beat us up, just remind them of what happened those 3 days while Christ was down there putting a smacking on them. Man, this is encouraging. This is encouraging. If life is beating you up, just remind life who's in charge. If the devil's coming to you and jumping on your back and telling you that you're not worthy, remind him who's in charge. Plain and simple, remind him who's in charge. Remind him what happened on that day when God turned his back on his own son and Jesus died on the cross and Jesus descended into hell. And he looked Satan straight in his face. And he said, "This is your home. This is where you'll live. This is where you're spending eternity. Now let me show you what I can do." Probably judo chopped him a couple times in the face. I mean, I don't think they probably sat out. No, I'm just kidding. They probably sat out for tea and coffee. And Jesus told them basically what's going to happen. So let me encourage you today that if life is a struggle, if the devil is beating you up, remind him of the end. Because my Bible tells me at the end that Jesus wins. Because at the end, my Bible tells me that Satan is sent back to where he's supposed to be. That we'll enter into this paradise that Christ talks about with mansions, golden roads, no more pain, no more suffering. Remind the devil who's in charge. I love y'all, and I thank you for y'all sitting through my rambles. And I really, really hope that y'all got something out of this. I really hope that y'all examine your life, examine your hearts, and just do what's right. Great Commission, go out there and share it. Share this with your friends. Share this with your family. Share this with people that need to hear this, because we're here for you and we're here for them. Y'all have a great day. Happy Easter, and may God bless you. And just remember today. Spend all day today remembering and just rejoicing with the fact that God is alive and that He's preparing. He's a carpenter, man. He's preparing a house for us. He's preparing a mansion for you, and for you, and for you, and for me. And I like mansions. And skinny bodies. I'm going to get a skinny body, guys. I'm going to be a small person. Y'all have a great day. I love you, and I'll see y'all next week.